So anybody that's interested, just shoot me a message or shoot me a text or whatever, and we can set that up in a future episodes. As I get better at this, I just wanted to get really good at this and catch my stride at doing this whole podcast thing before I started having guests. But in the future episodes, I'm definitely going to have guests. I'm definitely going to be open to that. And, we're just going to just keep improving this thing until it turns into something. I'm trying to get on like a major, like a real radio station. That would be cool. Or a real internet station. As nothing against Spreaker, but I'm trying to get on like Blog Talk Radio or something like that. Something where I can really get some good podcast money to where I can leave Beef O'Brady's. I'm just playing Beef O'Brady's. Unless I really start making money, then I don't know. Then I might not be playing. So I don't know. But it's fun. It's a little fun hobby to do right now. But if it can turn into something financial, I'm definitely interested in improving it and improving the quality and improving, the substance. Because right now it's a show about nothing. I just come on here and talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about, and that's pretty much it. But anyway, I decided to record an episode today because I actually slept pretty good last night for like the first night that I slept good since way before I left and went on vacation, like 2.5 weeks. That was the best sleep that I've gotten last night. And I don't know why that is. Maybe because I was so tired after work yesterday. Because I worked from 10 in the morning from open to close at Beef O'Brady's last night. So maybe that's it. Maybe I was just tired. And then I went to my coworker and friend's house, Jason and Linda's house Jason wanted me to show me this Rob Zombie concert that he had on DVD. Because I like Rob Zombie. I listen to Rob Zombie. I listen to all different kinds of music. I love rock, rap, pop, classical, blues, even some country that I listen to. The only thing that I do not listen to or don't care for is Taylor Swift. I can't stand Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is awful. You can be looking forward to me having a whole episode where I explain to you why I don't really care for Taylor Swift. But right now, I'm just going to keep it brief. I'm not going to start on Taylor Swift right now. I'm just going to say that I don't really care for her. I'm going to move on, because then I really will get upset, because she's really that bad, and I really don't really care to listen to her. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I do that. I went to Jason and Linda's house last night after work, and I watched that Rob Zombie concert that they had. It's a concert that Rob Zombie had put on in Dallas, Texas, where I was, a week ago. So I watched that, and I don't know, it was like 2 hours long. I was dozing off in between. I don't know if Jason noticed, but yeah, Jason, I was dozing off in between the concert. But I was watching it because I really did enjoy a lot of it. I like a lot of Rob Zombie songs, and, of course I love his movies, I even like his Halloween remakes that he did, and House of a Thousand Corpses, and what is the other one? The Devil's Rejects 1 and 2. I love both those movies. But so I'm a bit Rob Zombie guy, so I really enjoyed watching the concert. But I think I was just tired, like in between I was kind of dozing off a little bit. So I don't know if listening to Rob Zombie made me sleepy. Because if that's the case, I have an extreme case of insomnia. And I'm going to go into more detail about my insomnia in future episodes. of how bad it is, to tell you how bad it is. But like a lot of times I don't get off work until like 10:30, sometimes 11 o'clock, sometimes 11:30, depending on if it's the weekend. At work, when I close at night, I don't get home till like 11:30 at night or 10:30 at night. So I'm usually up to like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning before I go to sleep. And then a lot of times I might even have to get up and open the next morning or working the next morning. But I don't go to sleep. I really only sleep like 3 to 4 hours a night. And that's a good night. It's a good night when I get 4 hours of sleep. So, but last night, after I watched the Rob Zombie concert at Linda and Jason. Shout out to Linda and Jason. I know they follow me on Spreaker and they listen. They probably will hear this episode, so thank you guys for inviting me. I really, really enjoyed that. And I would love to go to a concert with y'all sometime. The next time y'all go to like a heavy metal concert. I don't know if Chris is going to let us all be off at the same time so we can go to a heavy metal concert. But if he does, I would definitely, I would go with y'all if y'all go. Why wouldn't I go to a heavy metal concert? I would go to pretty much any kind of concert show. Oh, excuse me. Or wrestling event. I love wrestling, so I like going to wrestling shows and concerts and any kind of show or extravaganza. Anything, that's fun or entertaining, I like to go do. That's just me. That's just what I do. So, anyway, thank you guys for inviting me. But I don't know if maybe it was Rob Zombie that made me sleepy, or just a combination of. Also, another thing I noticed about yesterday is the soda machine was broke at work, so I didn't have one soda yesterday. I didn't have any soda yesterday at all. And I noticed that I was able to go to sleep. Like I said, when I got back from being over there at Lynn and Jason's, I fell asleep maybe when I ate my food, and I was asleep within 30 minutes. And I slept all through the night and didn't wake up till this morning. And I felt so much better than what I've been feeling. So that just tells me that, I need to repeat whatever I did last night, tonight, and all this week so I can actually get some sleep. Because when I sleep, I actually have that restful sleep, I feel so much better. But, it's interesting. But I think this is going to be the start of a much better week than last week. Last week was very, it was very, not stressful, but it just was a little taxing physically on me, and I was physically, then I started to get depressed, because I physically wasn't feeling good, and that happens a lot due to, my brain issues that I have. I'm not able to drive right now, and then, I get the migraines, and sometimes I get dizzy. Sometimes, I've had seizures, and I can have blackouts, and I can lose time, and I just physically, when I'm having those issues, I just physically feel fatigued all the time. So I was having not any blackouts or seizures, but I was having a lot of bad symptoms last week, and it got really bad, and I was feeling really run down and tired. And that was last week, and today I just feel so much better. I feel like 100% like myself. But last week I just was not feeling good, and I was just feeling run down, so I didn't feel like recording a podcast. After getting home from work, I just basically last week all I did was work and then come home and sleep, and then sleep until I had to go back to work. That's all I really did last week. I didn't even go visit my mom like I should because I was feeling run down. But this week is gonna be better. I'm gonna start this week off better. I'm calling it. I have to claim it now. I notice when I get up and claim that I'm gonna have a good day, it really does usually happen. So I'm gonna put it out there in the universe, or put it out there to God or whoever is running this show. The show we call life, not this show. I'm running this show. Johnny knows best. This is my show. But whatever runs the big show, I'm putting it out in the universe, and I'm going to have a good week this week. I'm going to have easy nights at work, and then I'm going to come home, and I'm going to sleep all the way through the night, and then, and I'm going to come into a lot of money this week. There, I'm putting that out in the universe too, because why not? Why shouldn't I? And I'm going to meet a big booty, thick, beautiful, smart woman that loves wrestling this week. I'm going to put that out in the universe too. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I have good things happen to me? I'm awesome. I'm an awesome person. If you take away one thing from listening to these episodes, then you should take away the fact that I'm an awesome person, and I'm amazing, and I'm a legend in my own mind, but maybe in your mind too. I handle a lot, and only I can do what I can do. That's why I'm the one that does it. I don't even know what I'm talking about now, but anyway. Yeah, so I just went through, a lot of physical issues last week. Like, that's what happens to me from time to time. I go through physical things, and then I have to deal with it. I have my medication, but it only works so much. I'm still gonna have symptoms. I still get dizzy. I still lose time. I still get disoriented, or I lose my balance a lot of times. It just happens. It's just when you have lots of holes in your brain, or when you have a tumor, that's just things you got to deal with. That's just how life is. Life sometimes it doesn't. You have to work with the hand that life hands you. You have to work with the cards that you're dealt. I truly believe that. So that's what I do. But a lot of times I get depressed sometimes. I deal with depression a lot. And I'm also bipolar too. As long as I'm putting all my business out on the radio, I'll put that out there too. Some people know that anyway, some people don't, but I'm bipolar too. On top of everything else I got going on with my brain, I also have like a chemical imbalance also. So a lot of times when I'm going through physical issues and having physical problems, it affects my chemicals in my brain, and I get very depressed. I get kind of down sometimes. It doesn't get too bad. I'm not on any, besides my regular seizure medication and my regular medication for, my brain. I'm not on anything right now for my bipolar issues. I'm not on any kind of mood stabilizer. So I have those mood swings, and I basically have to deal with them. So it gets kind of hard trying to handle it and deal with being bipolar or being depressed, because depression and being bipolar is not the same thing, but they both go hand in hand. And not being able to have, when you're trying to handle it without medication, it gets to be very difficult. And I know a lot of people that are going through the same kind of struggle that I go through, dealing with my depression. And some of them are very, very close friends of mine. And It's a struggle every day when you deal with depression or you deal with being bipolar. Every day is a struggle.